Okay, cuboid with a volume of 912 has dimensions 4, x plus 2 and x plus 9. Show that x squared plus 11x minus 210 equals 0. Now quadratic equations and solving them can come up in sort of practical problems, and in this case they say cuboid, right? So cuboid, I can draw it out, or I can try to draw it out. Right, it's got these dimensions, isn't it? What's it say? X plus 2, x plus 9, and it's got a height of 4. It doesn't matter what the height is, but those are the dimensions. Now it says it's got a volume of 912. Now when you think about it, when you work out the volume, okay, of a cuboid, it's like length times width times height, isn't it? You know, you've got that's the formula. Okay, but we know what those dimensions are, so we're just going to times them together. Okay, so we'll have, we put the number first, 4, times then the x plus 2, times then the x plus 9. Doesn't matter what order you put them in. So you times the dimensions together, which equals this. Okay. Now, what I do here, because you're multiplying these terms here, okay, we can actually better write this as brackets together there to get rid of the multiplying signs. 912. Now, what you can do here, you've got this 4 in front. All right. Timesing all of this. Now we could multiply these brackets out, which I want to do, but you've got this 4 here. So you could multiply these brackets out first and then times everything by the 4. Or what you could do, the better situation is to take that 4 over the other side. And because you're timesing by 4 here, take it over and divide by 4. Right? That would be the best approach I would do here, divide by 4. Okay, that's the thing I would do there. And when you're dividing by 4, right, we can work this out. Right, divide by 4 without a calculator. Well, you halve it and halve again, isn't it? So half of that is 456, and half that again is 228. Okay, and then you're going to multiply out these here as well, then, aren't you? So you can do FOIL on this. So first, x times x is x squared. Outers, x times 9 is 9x. Inners, 2 times x is 2x. Lasts, then 2 times 9 is 18. Okay. Then you're going to have x squared plus then 11x. You've got plus 18. Now let's take this 228 over this side, so it becomes minus 228 equals 0. And then notice you're going to get exactly what they've got up there, minus 210. That's what that becomes, equals 0. Alright, so all I did was taking this information, realize the cuboid, so you times in the dimensions together, okay, and it so happens then, you know, the 4, that's the important bit here, dealing with this 4, okay. You know, as I said, you could multiply everything through here and multiply them by that 4, but the numbers get big, so you better, as I said, because you times them by 4 here, take that 4 over and divide, and you've got a double bracket, do FOIL on it, and we get to it, alright. Now suppose you couldn't get this out, right? Suppose you struggled in the exam, you couldn't get it out. You can still do this next bit, because then it says solve this equation and find the dimensions of the cuboid. Okay, so we can still do this bit. So even if you couldn't do this bit here, please go on to the next bit. So here we can multiply that thing, okay, 2 brackets, okay, for this, right? We've got to multiply, the number in front of the x squared is 1, so that's okay. So multiply to give minus 210, add up to give 11, alright? So let's think of 2 numbers now that multiply to give 210, add up to give 11. It's not going to be that hard, right? Think about the fact that this ends in a 0. So 10 times something will give me that, isn't it? 10 times 21 will give me 210. Can I get 11 from here? You can you? If I make this minus 10, that will add up to give 11, right? So that will work, and they multiply to give this. So it'll be x minus 10, or x plus 21, okay, equals 0. Then solve it. So you say, right, either x minus 10 equals 0, or x plus 21 equals 0. So that means x will equal 10, okay, or x will equal to minus 21. Now, think about this logically, right? This x is to correspond with these lengths here. Now it says here you must solve the equation and find the dimensions. You must justify any decisions you make. Now I need to make a decision here. Which one of these am I going to take? Okay, and the decision I'm going to take is I'm going to take this one. Okay, and I'm going to say, look, x cannot be, this is impossible, isn't it? x cannot be minus 21. Even though I got that answer out, it won't work for my situation here, because if it was minus 21, this would end up being a negative length, wouldn't it? Minus 21 plus 2 is going to be minus 19. You can't have minus length. Okay, so you have to dismiss this answer. Okay, no good. This is the answer you take. So then x is 10, so therefore your x plus 2 will become 10 plus 2, which is 12. Okay, your x plus 9 becomes 10 plus 9, which is 19. And then you've got your other dimension then, which is 4. Okay, so your three dimensions are 12 centimeters by 19 centimeters by 4 centimeters. Okay, as I said, though, if you get stuck with this first bit and you can't get this out, you can still do this bit at the end and justify your choice, right? Justify realizing that can't work, okay, because they'll give you a negative length.